everyone, today I will talk about the book 100 Things to Know About the Science. Now let's go to the part 51 about spider silk. Do you know it is twice as strong as the steel wire. Do you know the steel wire? It's something like something very hard, but somewhere it can be strong and still, and it will be wild with stinky things. Everyone, you can see this is the steel. It is not strong as the spider silk, but do you know only the spider can make the silk, so that if people have silk, it will be very expensive. The silk is very popular, but there are not many because it is so expensive to make the silk things, because the silk is so strong with it is beautiful too, so and it is very uh, low of things, and so that it's expensive. Now let's discover about this unit. Do you know about the spider silk? It is a thread of protein which spider produce to make the web. And this close-up shows the silk coming out of the spider spinneret, about the tiny tubes on its body. You see, this kinds of things is the spinneret. It can used to make the spider silk. Next, you know that the strands of thick silk can make the web strong enough to withstand wind and the rain and falling twigs and leaves. With the spiral of thinners, sticky thread traps the insect from the spider to eat, and that the hunter in the with some of the construct mammals in that. The small mammals like flies, bugs, and the bees or the beetles can be the food for the spider to eat when they had been stuck in the spider webs. Next, you know what makes spider silk so strong? It is a secret to its strength is elasticity, and it can stretch a lot without breaking. And this is, you see, this is the silk from European cave spiders. It's the most elastic. It's so elastic, everyone, that a dumb man stand on it, and because he is very big and heavy. But the spider silk isn't snap, and it can stretch to 7.5 times its original length before it snaps. So you can see it's so strong. It's strong, very strong as the steel. And the spider silk is 0.0003 millimeters, about 0.00012 inch thick. It can support 0.5 gram, about 0.002 ounces, and the steel is much less elastic. A string of the same thickness can only support 0.25 gram, about 0.001 ounce. And the next part, about part 52, about static electricity, can be used to spray paint onto a car. Now let's see about the static electricity. Now let's discover about them. Do you know all the materials are made of tiny atoms with electrons moving around them, and the static electricity forms when the materials gain or lose the electrons. You see here, this is the plus atoms. This kind of atoms and the minus atoms too. You can see if two same atoms go near with each other, it will be go on the other side, and it can be go in with the other atoms is not same, so it can go to be together. And this is the middle of an atom has a positive charge, and this is the electron have a negative charge. And if a material loses electron, it will become possibility charged. And if material gains electrons, it's become negatively charged. And similar charges push away from each other, and the opposite charges will attract, and it will go with other. We can call them attract. With the similar charge will push away from each other. So that first, in a car factory, spray paint is connected to a machine with a positive charge, and this draws electron from the paint, leaving it with a positive charge. 2. The second step, the car is given the negative charge, and the paint drops push away from each other, creating an even spray. And the third step, the opposite charge attracts, so the paint is all drawn to the car. No paint splatters the floor or walls. And now my video is ended here. And bye everyone, thanks for watching.